Hi everyone, thanks so much for clicking on this video. Before we get into today's video, I just want to quickly do a quick trigger warning for anybody who is watching that might be struggling with anything that I'm about to mention. I'm going to be talking about eating within a calorie deficit, counting my calories, tracking my macros, sharing all of the calories and macros for everything that I eat in today's video. And I'm sharing that because I'm on a weight loss journey for my health and to be at a healthy weight. If you're on the same journey to get healthy and fit, then hopefully this video can give you some motivation and some food ideas. Please just keep in mind that my calorie deficit is not going to be the same as your calorie deficit. So please don't eat 1500 calories just because I'm eating 1500 calories thinking that that's the calorie intake everyone should have. It goes based off of your body weight, your height, your age, your movements, how active you are. Just make sure to do your own research and figure out what your calorie deficit would be, and then you can just adjust the portion sizes. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get into breakfast. Good morning, everyone. It is 9:30 right now. We just came out from Dunkin' Donuts behind me. I got an iced coffee, just oat milk, 2 Splenda. I've been getting this for so long. I don't even know what ever made me start getting Splenda, because I never use Splenda at home, but I don't know what else to get from Dunkin' because they don't have, at least I don't think they have like sugar-free syrup, and I'm also really not a huge fan of the syrup, but whatever. Also, when we went inside, they have no drive-thru at this one, and so me and James went inside, and it was one of those newer Dunkin' Donuts, like I forget what they're called. Does it say it? It doesn't say it. I forget what they're called, but it's basically... Got it?
Yeah.
It's basically like a remodeled Dunkin' that's kind of like they have a little more stuff. So I haven't been in one yet, and they had like a front case with the donuts in it, and they had like fun donuts. Like they had a Fruity Pebbles covered donut. I had to get it. Me and James shared it. So we sat inside, ate the donut. It was, I think, 310 calories. I'm trying to track it right now. I probably ate like 3/4 of it, honestly. James definitely didn't have half, but he liked it too. Fruity Pebbles donuts are the best. I couldn't resist. I had to do it. So Fruity Pebble donut. Yeah, it doesn't come up on here because I guess because it's not like your typical donut and it's not at all of them. All right, I'll have to add it later and figure it out. Just driving away right now because there's so many people in this parking lot and people are staring at me. Our plan right now is to go to Costco.
Mommy,
Okay, baby. The reason why we're out and at Dunkin' Donuts anyway is because the plan is to go to Costco. I wanted to get there super early. We left the house like at 8 something, and they don't open until 10. I kind of just assumed they would be open, but they don't open until 10, so that's okay. So I just went and got a coffee, and now it's 9:30 right now. So we're in a town where there's like every store you could think of, so I'll probably just go to a different store, and then I'll be at Costco for 10. So that's the plan. I did also bring a bar with me if I got hungry for a snack. This is a Misfits Caramel Fudge plant-based protein bar. It has 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. It's 190 calories. I've never had this before. I obviously am not going to eat it anytime soon because I just had that donut. By the time I get home, he'll go for his nap, and then I'll have lunch. I have meal prep that I'll show you. And so I probably won't even need that now. Yeah, I was lucky enough that my sister friend cousin, she gave me a little bag of all different types of stuff. Like, she portioned out protein powders for me to try and gave me some protein bars. So I'm excited to get to try new fun stuff. So I'll show that to you later, all the little packets that she gave me and everything. All right, I guess I'll head on my way and get to Costco. If I get anything, which I'm sure I will, I'll show you what I got. So I just got back. I just put James down for his nap real quick. I'm gonna make my lunch in just a minute, but I just want to show you what I got there. By the way, I pretty sure I said this to you before, how I was going to Costco so that hopefully it wouldn't be so busy. And I got to Costco at like 10:20. They opened at 10. It was packed, like packed. I literally couldn't believe it. When I was going in, I was asking the lady like, oh, I thought I'd get here early to beat the crowd. And she's like, no, there's always a crowd. Like, there is no time to come that's not busy. So now I know. But all right, so I got a few things. I got the Purely Elizabeth cookie granola, the chocolate chip one. So good. My latest obsession. And I don't know how much bigger this bag is, but it's 22 ounces and it was $9.99. And the smaller bag is usually like $6.99. So I felt like this is probably a good price. These are the protein bars that Bobby eats. I personally don't really like this brand. But they are like good in the nutrition department. They're 180 calories, 21 grams of protein, 17 carbs, and 4.5 fat. And there's only 2 grams of added sugar, so that's good. This was a really good price. This was, I think, 23, and you get 23 of them. Normally a 12 pack is 16 and change, so that's a great price. I got these drizzly-icious little packages of the rice cakes. These are so good. If you haven't had them, definitely try them out. They're really good. This one has s'mores, cinnamon swirl, and birthday cake. They're all good, but I think the cinnamon swirl is the best one. I got this huge bag of Primavera Mistura? I don't know how to say that, but it has a mix of red bell peppers, zucchini, yellow squash, red onions, and broccoli tossed in avocado oil, salt, pepper, blah, 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 whatever. And they're fire roasted. This is like a huge bag. I got this, like I was thinking I could use it maybe for meal prep or something like that. But I've seen people get this and say that it's really good. So it was pretty expensive, or at least I feel like it was. It was a big bag, but I think it was like $12 or $14, something like that. But I heard it's good, so we'll try it out. And I got these real good lightly breaded chicken strips. I was gonna get the Just Bare because they had that. They had a 4-pound bag for $17. This is a 3-pound bag and it was $13 or $14, I think. Maybe 15, I don't know. I should probably get my receipt and just tell you, but the macros were way better on this one. That's why I got it. For 4 ounces, it's only 120 calories. It's 21 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat, 4 carbs. The other one, I don't remember the exact nutrition info on it, but the Just Bare ones are really good. So I'm excited to see if these are just as good tasting. I just picked up some blueberries. And then for Mother's Day, we're gonna have a barbecue. So I got this big pack of hot dogs because this is the brand that Bobby likes, and they were on sale for only $9 and change for 4 packs, which is amazing because usually they're like $6.99 for 1 pack. And I got 2 big bags of hot dog and burger buns. And that is it. And I realized that Costco is actually not so bad going with James because they have all the samples. So it's like toddler-sized little treats for him to eat while we're shopping. It is a very rainy and gloomy day today, but it's kind of nice. I like it. For meal prep today, I made some salmon this week actually. So I have some salmon, broccoli, and the Japanese sweet potatoes in here. The sweet potatoes are so good. I love those. The salmon came out okay. I feel like I kind of overcooked it a little bit, or maybe it's just the fact that I have to microwave it that's not as good as it would be fresh. I definitely noticed, and so did Bobby, that the house, ever since I cooked the salmon, still smells. And I personally think that it's only because of using the microwave. Like I feel like it made the microwave smell because Bobby did not have salmon today. And when I walked in the house from Costco, it smelled like salmon. So I feel like it's because of heating up the salmon in the microwave yesterday. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to really clean the house really good. Maybe I'll clean the microwave tonight because this is the last salmon that we have. I actually have to make more meal prep. Today is first week that I didn't make all the meal prep during the weekend. So I'll chat with you in a second about that. Let me just heat this up real quick. Take my lemon out. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little salt on top. I'm gonna squeeze my lemon. I know this is like kind of a weird combo, what I'm about to do, because it doesn't really go together, but I already put the lemon in there. I did this yesterday and it was fine. With just the lemon, and I didn't make any type of like tzatziki or like garlic dill type sauce for this, which I normally would. Just the lemon just like wasn't enough. So yesterday I put some of the sriracha mayo on, just a little drizzle, like 4 grams. So I'm gonna do that again. And okay, yeah, 4 grams. This is like very spicy to me, so I don't need a lot, but it just gives it a little something extra rather than just the lemon. So I just came to my office. I'm gonna eat my lunch and get some stuff done. Oh, I just wanted to quickly tell you something about meal prep. So for meal prep, I feel like each week I'm getting like lazier. In the beginning, I was putting so much thought into it. Like in the beginning of the week, I would pick out what I was gonna make, the recipe, I would write it all down so I know what I need, get my list together. And lately it's just been like, I don't even know what I'm making and I'm just buying the meat and then figuring it out. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Like it feels very rushed, not rushed, but very like last minute. I guess it's not a bad thing. I guess I'm just getting more used to meal prepping and being a little more realistic about it, I guess, because it is easier to just make like, battery died. As I was saying, it is easier to, I don't know what I was saying. All I know, well, I know what I was saying, but I don't know where I left off. So I don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing. I'm still meal prepping, but I guess like I think that's what I was saying. It's easier to make things that are easier. Like instead of this like new recipe of something like that has a whole bunch of steps and a bunch of different things, sometimes it's easier just to do staples that I know we like chicken fajita bowls, like chicken bowls or burger bowls or something that I've already made. So I feel like I want to put a little more thought into it because like this week I had no idea what I was making down to the very last minute, and on Saturday I was busy, so I couldn't meal prep that day. So on Sunday when I was meal prepping, I was very like, I didn't know what to make and I didn't make everything. So I basically I used the ground chicken and made some ground chicken for kind of like, just like I put it with potatoes and I think some of the broccoli just as like a bowl, and I could dress it up with stuff. And then I also made some salmon, but they were just like 1 pound each, so it wasn't that much. So it didn't make 5 meals each. So I guess tonight I will probably make one more thing. I think I'll probably cook some chicken, like very easy chicken and rice or something. But for next week, I don't want to do that again. I definitely want to like know what I'm making. So I will see you for a snack in a little bit. And for a little snack, I'm gonna have one of these Drizzlylicious since I just got them. Cinnamon swirl ones, they're 90 calories, 16 carbs, 2.5 fat, really good. Me and James are gonna head to the post office in just a minute, but I'm gonna have a little snack. I think I am gonna try this Misfits bar, but I'm only gonna have like half of it. It's 190 calories, 24 carbs, and 15 grams of protein. So I'm just gonna have half because I'm not that hungry, but I'd like a little something. Oh look, it's already slightly broken in half, or almost, so that's what it looks like inside. Let me weigh it and see if it's half. It's actually exactly half. That's so funny, 25 grams. It's good. It reminds me of the Bear Bowl ones because of the Crispies on it, which I love. This is really good. Really, really good. It is dinner time. I'm going to make I have a 96.4 ground beef in the fridge, and it's Tuesday, so I'm gonna have a little Taco Tuesday. I had bought these Ortega mini taco hard shells, slider shells. I mentioned them in one of my grocery hauls because I was saying how James, I thought there would be like a good size for him so that he could try a hard taco. They actually are a lot bigger than I thought that they were gonna be. I'm not complaining, I don't know if it's, I don't know if he's still gonna be able, like I don't know if he's gonna be able to eat it still, but I'll try and give him one. But this is how big they are. So it's 140 calories for 4 of them. So what I think I'm gonna do is, and I think that's pretty good because they're kind of, like I said, I feel like they're big. I thought they were gonna be like half the size of this. So that's good. Oh, it says right on it, 4 inches. That's funny. What I think I'm gonna do for myself is, I think I'm gonna make, and for Bobby too. My mom, or maybe my mom would want a bowl too. So last week, it could have been the last What I Eat in a Day. I had filmed a bowl and it was really good. It was with taco meat and rice, and it was basically just like a taco bowl, but it came out really good and I am kind of wanting that again. So I was thinking of having that and then putting 2 of these on the side and kind of stuffing it into it as I go. So I think I will, let me see how much avocado I have. Okay, good. I have 2 avocados. Yeah, sorry if this is maybe a little repetitive, the same way. It's basically almost the same thing as last week for dinner that I had, but I didn't really think this through ahead of time. But this is just real life. I'm just figuring out what to eat for dinner. At least this time we'll have some taco shells. But rice that I'm gonna make, I found a cilantro lime rice at Aldi. I didn't know they had this brand. I don't know if it's new or what, but I've never seen it. So I picked up 2 of them. I usually been getting the Uncle Ben's one, so I'm gonna make that. And dinner should be pretty quick. Taco night is the easiest night. Tonight after dinner, I'm going to work out. I actually had my workout schedule set as Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and had off on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And obviously I was switching around if I had something going on. So I didn't have anything going on last night, but I was so tired. I just wanted to just like chill and do nothing, which is rare that I do. Usually I'm like working on something, but I didn't last night. I did actually like nothing. I sat on the couch and I watched a new show on Netflix, the 4 seasons, and I thought it was really good so far. And I did nothing, and then I went to bed. So, and I said, you know what, I'll just work out tomorrow. So now my workout will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The goal definitely is to start trying to work out in the morning. Maybe once James is done with this sleep regression, maybe I'll be used to getting up early then and I could do it, because he has been getting up at like 5:30 in the morning. Today he woke up at 5:20, went and laid back in his bed, but I don't really think he went back to sleep. And then at 6 o'clock he was looking to get up again. So hopefully it doesn't last too long. So I'm hoping once, he gets back to waking up at like a normal time, I can wake up at 6 and go work out. We'll see. I don't know. I don't like the idea of like, maybe if he was like always waking up at the same time, but he's not. And I don't like the idea of feeling like rushed about it, and knowing that like when I'm done, I have like a whole day ahead of me almost. I don't know what's worse, because doing it at night is like, okay, when I'm done, I'm gonna go eat my dessert and I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go to bed, But maybe if I did it in the morning, it would be better, because then after James goes to bed, I have more free time to figure out what I'm doing that with, whether it's working on stuff. All I know is I can't do it right now because I'd have to get up at like 5 in the morning, and I'm not that crazy. Okay, so these taco shells say heat them 350 for about 4 minutes. Yeah, okay. I also have some lettuce to use. We don't have any, we have tomato, but not like little tomatoes, just like big thick slices. So, okay, let's get dinner started. You know I'm having a soda. Ow. Oh my god, it's already 5:42. I brought these out. I don't think I'm gonna use them. Maybe, probably not, because it's 40 calories for 7 grams and I don't have a lot of calories left. Oh, I ate the rest of my, the protein bar before. The Misfits one, I ate the other half. So, I only have like, I think 100 and something left for dessert. So I definitely want to have dessert. So I don't think I'm going to add, I don't think I'll add these, but for Bobby, I will. Well, these avocados seem ready to go in the fridge too. I always use this taco seasoning, and now I'm like so used to the taste of this one that anytime I use a different one, I don't like it. It's like too salty or something. Oh no! So I think I'm gonna make everyone a bowl. But my mom does not eat hard tacos, but I have soft taco wraps I could put on the side. Tortillas, I mean. So we'll make 2 for me. Oh, it's broken. 2 for me. 1 for James to try. And we'll do 2 for Bobby. Or you know what? We'll give him these broken ones because why not? So we'll just do all of those because they're already out. So that's 1 ounce of lettuce. Weird how it's exactly 1 ounce. I don't normally weigh lettuce because it's like the lowest in calories, but trying to be better at, you know, weighing absolutely everything and tracking it because I'm just used to like Weight Watcher days and you didn't have to. Wow, this smells so limey. It smells way more limey than the other brands. All right, I'm gonna get these bowls together and I'll see you after dinner. Dessert. This could be a huge mistake. So I saw this thing online last night on Instagram and it was basically like ice cream made with cottage cheese, Greek yogurt. So the recipe that I saw had I just did my workout, by the way, so I'm gonna make this and then go shower. Anyway, the recipe I saw had cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, maple syrup, but here's what I was thinking. I would use this 0 sugar cheesecake instead. I was gonna use this sweetener instead of maple syrup, but I feel like I don't need both, right? Because this is obviously sweetened with something. 25 calories and it's cheesecake flavored. If you remember, I bought this a few weeks ago to try it out. I've always seen desserts with it, so I'm thinking this, the base, and then the one I saw had Oreos. I don't have Oreos. I can't get Oreos because I love Oreos and I will eat them nonstop. I can't be trusted. I can't just have one. So I was thinking I could use one of the Pizzelle dark chocolate cookies, these. So all of that is 163 calories, 20 grams of protein and 14 carbs and 3.7 grams of fat. So that's pretty good. If this tastes good, I mean, that's like a game changer. 160 calories and 20 grams of protein. If this is a good dessert, that'll be amazing. I could also hate it, I don't know. So I'm going to put it in this food processor. So it says to let it sit from an hour, no, for at least 10 minutes to an hour. It says you don't want it to get frozen, you just want it to get like a good consistency. So and one of the posts also said the sweet spot is like 20-30 minutes or something like that. So I'm going to make it, put it in the freezer, go shower, and then come back for it. Hopefully it's good. I should have exactly a half a cup of cottage cheese in here. Let's see. Almost 103 grams. So I am going to update it on my thing. Now we need a quarter cup of yogurt. I want to use this just because I don't know if I did my calculation right. It says a quarter cup. If I did it right, it should be 56 grams. So I want to see how many grams this is. 44. I'm not going to add more. I'm just going to change it because it was less cottage cheese anyway. So I would rather have it be less calories anyway. Okay, we're down to 151 calories. I already weighed out my cookie. So I'm just going to like crumble it up inside of here. Actually, I don't even really need to because it's going to mix. I'm gonna save a little piece to crumble right on top, I think. Should I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. And then the Jell-O. Oh, I hope this is good. I really, really, really hope that this is good. That will be so amazing because it's gonna give you like a good amount, I feel like. Especially if I actually use the proper amount. Okay, so 7 grams. It accurately picks up 7 grams. We're almost at 7. Okay. Hopefully that's right. Here's what it looks like. I'm gonna put it on here. Okay, the battery just died and I just put the old battery, which is also a dead battery, on. Batteries are upstairs, so let me try and show you as quick as I possibly can. Here's what it looks like. I'm gonna scrape the sides, give it one more mix, and then put it in the fridge, and I will come down and show you after. I went downstairs and I feel like it needs more time in the freezer because the consistency wasn't much different than when I put it in, I feel like. But you're not supposed to leave it in the freezer for super long, so I just took it out of the fridge. And I'm gonna eat it tomorrow because when I took it out of the freezer, I took like a little tiny bite. It's not bad at all, but it needs more. Like it needs either maybe one more cookie. It tastes too much like Greek yogurt. It doesn't taste like cottage cheese. It just kind of, or cheesecake or anything. It just tastes like Greek yogurt mixed with like maybe a little bit of cookie, but I could still taste that soury Greek yogurt taste, which I don't love. So I would rather not have it right now, save it until like I'll eat it tomorrow when I have more calories that I can add more to it, because I was already over my calories, like I think like 20 calories or so if I was to have that. And I just don't want to do that. It's already so late. I don't really feel like waiting anymore. I don't want to go over my calories on something that I don't like love. So I have a banana and a string cheese. That's what I'm going to have now. And then tomorrow I will have that for dessert, but I will like zhuzh it up a little and I'll make sure that I have the calories for it. But I'm hopeful about this. I mean, let's say like 175 calories maybe it will be, and 20 grams of protein it was. So that's amazing. So I'm definitely gonna start playing with that and experimenting and seeing what kinds I can make, what flavors and all that. Also, I feel like the cookie itself, the pizzelle, I definitely see why they use Oreos, because I feel like an Oreo would be way better in it. If it was an Oreo in it and not that pizzelle, I bet you it would be, even like with just one, I bet you it would be way better. You're not missing anything. It didn't look any different when it came out of the freezer. It looked just like the bowl did when I put it in, basically. I'm gonna sit, eat my little snack, and then get ready to go to bed. So I'm gonna put my totals here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.